Drop it! Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
What's up everybody, this is the Book of X, and today's video is a first in a new series called Game Pass Spotlight, a series where I will highlight games that are in the Game Pass service that I think you should definitely give a chance if you have not already. And the game of today is of course Robocop, that's recently joined the service. So this is Robocop Rogue City. This is a first-person shooter set in the dystopian streets of old Detroit, which takes place right between the events of the films Robocop 2 and Robocop 3, where you take the role of Alex Murphy, aka Robocop, and is developed by a team called Teon and was published by Nakon Games. This is a mixture of explosive action that you would expect from the Robocop franchise, along with detective work that comes along with it. The story highlights of this game are that, crime is rampant in Detroit, and the Omni Consumer Products, or the OCP, is pushing their corporate agenda, just as you would see in the films. And in this game, you as Robocop must navigate the corruption, the gang warfare, and your own fading humanity that comes with the fact that whilst you are human, you are pretty much all machine. And the plot takes place where, after a breakdown during a hostage rescue, Robocop is monitored by the OCP, and he uncovers a conspiracy involving brain harvesting for a resurrection project called Project Afterlife. And the villain of this game is a character called Wendell Antonowski, and I won't go on to explain the plot twist that comes from that character, but there is a relation back to Robocop in some way. And yes, what the combat abilities I said you can do in this game is you use Robocop's iconic Auto 9 pistol, which comes with unlimited ammo, so it's just great to just go into rooms, and almost like a light gun shooter you play this game. But the feeling of it is immense, because as you're walking into each room, the classic Robocop theme kicks in, and it just makes the entire thing really cool and feels like you're straight back into a 1980s hyper-violence action film. The Paul Verhoeven films like the likes of Starship Troopers, Total Recall, Robocop, it's all felt in this game, and I would love to see what this studio go on and do if they adapt more of those type of franchises. But back on the topic of Robocop, outside of the Auto 9 pistol, which you can upgrade using circuit boards, you can also wield a whole host of other weapons in this game and sort of do environmental damage with objects and perform sort of cinematic takedowns on characters. It's not just combat in this game. You can do what is a sort of standard police activities like issue citations, interrogate the suspects, and you go around crime scenes scanning for evidence to put together the parts to figure out, okay, what crime has been committed, who's committed it, and so on. And your choices throughout the game affect the public's trust on you, and it can alter the game's ending. Well, I won't go into details on that for spoiler reasons, but yeah, worth a play there. And then, as I touched on just now, you can upgrade your gun with circuit boards, but you can unlock new abilities for yourself as well, which include the likes of time slowing down, shock waves, and shields. And this is all garnered from using XP from missions and evidence collection. At the end of each mission, you were given a ranking, sort of how you got on in that mission, and based on that ranking you can get additional XP. There's also side activities in this game that once you're back at the station after each major mission, you can go down into the shooting range and practice your targeting skills, and of course there's achievements tied to that then for hitting X amount of targets in the allotted time. So fantastic game overall. Like really puts you in that Robocop feel. It's not the greatest game in the world, but it absolutely nails what it aims to achieve, which is to put you in the boots of Robocop. And on that basis alone, it's a fantastic game to recommend, and it's not particularly long. I think you can very easily clear through this game, sort of 100%ed in around sort of 10 hours or so. But you can of course take it longer if you want to slow the game down and go at your own pace. So yeah, absolutely check this one out in Game Pass. Of course, it dropped last week, and if you really enjoy that game, the studio recently launched a new standalone game in the form of Robocop Unfinished Business, which features brand new enemies like jetpack troopers, katana cyborgs, and new environmental finishers. So definitely going to be checking that one out too, as I really enjoyed Game Pass when I purchased it. And I purchased it earlier this year for a reasonably low price. I think it was around £15 at the time, which is around $20. But of course, with it being in the service now, there's no reason why not to check this one out. So if you've checked out Robocop before, do let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you enjoy it like I did, or were you not so fussed on it? Is this something you're going to check out? If you do decide to check it out, let me know your thoughts by coming back to the video. And if you haven't already done so, please do hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll catch you all on the next episode of Game Pass Spotlight.